Yo, what's up, them boys? Man, I got some new comics I wanted to show you. I'm a little delayed on that bit, but I did have to show you that bit. We're gonna talk about that big boy right there. We're gonna talk about that big boy right there, and then we're gonna talk about these three right here. Okay, we're gonna talk about these three right here. All right, let's get into these comics, man. We're gonna save the best one for last. Well, not the best one this week, okay, but the best one in terms of like hype and shit like that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is the best one this week for me. Escape, bro. Escape is crack. Anthropomorphic. That's what you call it when the animals are going crazy. They're in war and shit like that. They're going crazy. When I say they're blowing up each other, they're blowing up each other. They're flying in combat, just parachuting. Niggas are losing their lives. It's kind of captivating. And the art in this thing is. I'm not even gonna play with you, bro. I'm not even gonna look at the dog fights, dude. Look at the dog fights. You see what I'm doing there? Dog fights because they're animal. Get out of that. Let me chill. Let me chill. But look at the dog. Look at that shit, man. That shit is clean. Hold on, let me show you another page. I was really. Oh my god, I can show you one of the. I don't want to spoil too much. Look how it looks. Oh my god. Especially if you're into that. Oh my god, they're killing us. They're taking away. They're taking away our woke shit and all of that propaganda and shit. This might be right up your alley. This is fire. This shit is fire, bro. They're not gonna be talking nothing about. I mean, obviously it might be politics or shit like that, but not too political. I don't know. It looks like they might be focusing on the war. Look at the color blocking right here, dude. Look, I'm telling you, this shit is really good, dude. This was a good cop. I'm really excited to see what they do in this series. Um, if you want to, yo, I don't want to say too much, but let's just say my boy right here and his group of friends. I don't want to say they're the bad guys because right now we're following them, but they just dropped a bombsy on this country, boy. They said, "Hey, if we're gonna go out, we're gonna go out with a bang, my boy." And they went out crazy. I can't even lie. It's a great introduction. Escape by Rick Remender and Daniel Asuna is a good one. Okay. And then I wanted to talk about this other one. I had just seen the cover art and it really inspired me to like try it. Oh, not this one. That one am I gonna save? That's the big boy. The Invisible Man. It's by James Tinian the Fourth and Danny Bryan Simpson. This is issue 1 by Image Comics, bro. This shit right here, mainly because I seen this cover, bro. I was like, this is clean, my boy. I was like, let me get into a horror little thing, man. Let me try something new. Maybe I need to get into a little horror comic and shit like that. Cause this is a Universal Monsters. This is part of that franchise or whatever. They have different covers. They had a black and white one there for sale and shit like. Oh, this red one is hard. Oh, if I seen this red one in there, I would have probably copped it. Let me show y'all, man. Do y'all see that? Ooh, let me focus. Focus. Don't focus on that. Focus. 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 Hold on. Let me just. That shit clean, my boy. Finished with this whole thing yet? Let me double check when I read some of the pages. Because I think it ended and I was very upset. Because I'm like, damn, there's not more? Yeah, there wasn't more. Look at this issue 2 is about to hit. I'm going to get the first 3 to see how I'm really feeling about it. Things men should leave alone. Listen, man. This shit looks fire. This shit looks fire, boy. It's crazy, but it looks like it's a scientist that has gone crazy. He can't really feel like compassion and shit like anymore, and he's been testing this experiment on a rat that turns him invisible and shit like that. And so it looks like he's thinking about taking that bit or he accidentally got hit with it. Because right now it's kind of looking like a prologue and shit like that. You see the rat and shit. I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, that's the rat and shit like that. That's how it looks in the dark. It's like blues and shit like that. And yeah, he can't connect with real life and shit like that. But you have these scenarios where he's just talking to a regular person and he's thinking out loud and he'll just be his invisible man persona and he'll just do some crazy shit like that. Like they'll be having a normal conversation right there on the, and then right there on the right, boom, they'll start fighting and shit like that. Like he'll start. You see it. I'm trying to focus it on there, but you'll see. Yeah, this is a pretty good book. I liked it a lot. I didn't. it ended too soon. I think we need a couple more pages as an introduction, but I mean, it's cool. It's a cool little one. Now let's get into the big boy. Let's get into the big boy. Batman number one. Number one. You thought I was gonna show you that little ad book? Do you see how big this is? Let me make sure I've had my thing focused, dude. I had never seen a comic this big in my life. Unless I get, not even the omnibuses are that big. This is the size of a poster, bro. They gotta make more of these. I don't know for number ones or special editions of what they're gonna do. This might be a gimmick. It might not even be worth anything, okay? But for me, it's worth everything. This shit is so sexy. I'm about to go get the foil edition, man. It might be $20. I don't know. I don't know, but this issue of Batman number one is actually pretty good. It's interesting. I like the story that they're telling so far. I liked Killer Croc's introduction into the series, and the Doctor. His car is similar to the one of the new Batman universe that we have been watching. Oh my god, I've been looking at the poster. I'm not gonna lie. But the car he has in there is from Batman, like the movie that we just seen. It kind of looks like that, and he looks like he has a lot more like an augmented AI thing in his system, kind of like Arkham Knight and shit like that. Alfred was in it, but I guess I don't know if it's too much of a spoiler. It's the first one. Y'all gotta read this one. It's been out for a couple days already, man. Alfred is AI. Okay, I don't know what happened to him. He looks like he's an after image, but that bit, Alfred is not there. He's in the visor, and Bruce is just using that to talk and shit like that. Bruce kind of seems like he's a little depressed. Doesn't think people could change and shit like that. Was saying things like that, but it was pretty good, man. Let me show you this damn art now. Let's stop playing games, man. Let's stop playing games, man. Do you see, bro? Do you see this art? Oh my! Hold on, let me show you something. I think you guys think this is a game. Let me show y'all something, man. Oh my god, dude! Look at that. Look at that, bro. It's taking up the whole screen, man. It's taking up the whole screen, man. If you ever, hey, listen, man. If you ever see one of these and you want to get into comics and you want to try something new, maybe this isn't the best first thing to get, but listen, man, this feels like holding a motion picture in your hands, dude. This shit is so fire, bro. Oh my god. It's crazy, dude. Like, I have to show you. Oh no, my god. Let me show you one of the action scenes in here. You can see Killer Croc in here. You can see his Doctor in here. That's Killer Croc on the top, right over there. And you see like that and shit like that. Hold on. I can spoil a little bit of the second cover because, I mean, y'all gonna see that shit, but I need y'all to see like how it looks super duper big, bro. Like, I already read the issue and shit like that. So I read it in the small version, but now I'm gonna reread it in the big version because yo, look at this. Oh my god. Dude. Don't like the sound of that. Why? It's just so you really feel like you're really feeling the book, dude. Hold on. Let me oh my god. You're real. Look at the back gauntlets on there, man. Do you see? Yeah, man. Y'all snap with this, man. Do this one again, bro. If y'all gonna do giant sizes, please do this. You should have did one for the Absolute. You saved it for Batman number one. This one, bro. No offense, but Martian Manhunter this size. Every issue would have been this. I would have had to get doubles. I would have to get this one. I would have to get the huge size. I would probably have to get the foil displays, bro. Cause that. Oh my god, bro. They're doing me dirty, dude. They're doing me dirty. What if they do this whole run this size, dude? What if they do this whole? And you got to think about it like this. Like, imagine. Okay, let me show you something. We're gonna so you can see a preview of the other ones. Look how big, Leo. That's the preview of DC KO in a huge ass format. People aren't thinking about though. You see how big that shit is, man? I should have probably got like 20 copies of this thing. This is fire, bro. This is fire, bro. Honestly, man. I don't think there's anything that could top something this big, bro. I don't think there's anything that could top. Maybe if it was hardcover and shit like that, but it'd be annoying, bro. Imagine you try to pick that shit. I mean, it'd be good, get your workout and shit. We need our workouts and shit like that, listeners and shit like that. But yeah, but this is fire, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video because I know I rambled on a bit longer than I even wanted to. But yeah, man, I enjoyed this a lot, especially this giant size thing, bro. This is the biggest comic I've seen in my life.